And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. You're watching 2A Central Regional Baseball Championship game between the Episcopal Wildcats, the home team, and the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves today, and each has advanced into the championship game, and we will see how each team got here. Starting with Episcopal, they started off the tournament on Wednesday, and they beat Quitman, and then they played Friday, and they beat Sloan Hendricks Greyhounds to advance to the championship game. And for the on the other side of the bracket, which is the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves, they went and beat Magnet Cove in the game one, and then yesterday they also came back and beat Poen 9-5, and that is how the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves have arrived here in the championship game. So it is going to be a winner-take-all. Winner will be 2A Central Region champions here at this tournament, and the loser will be the runner-up and the number 2 seed when we start state tournament next week. And then, of course, the game, if you were watching before, between the Poen Indians and the Sloan Hendricks Greyhounds, and Sloan Hendricks Greyhounds won the consolation game, so they will receive the 3 seed as well. And then Poen will go in as the 2A Central 4th seed going into the state tournament, which will be held in Greenland, Arkansas, starting next Thursday. So with that being said, I am your announcer here, your commentator, Coach Shane Hartzell for the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. We're going to talk about, we're going to start here with who we are sponsored by. This regional tournament is brought to you by the Arkansas Activities Association, and I'm going to read you their spot here, announcement. And both schools here participating in this championship game and in this tournament. The schools participating in this regional baseball tournament are members of the Arkansas Activities Association as authorized by their school boards. The administrators of these schools have helped to write the rules and regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the schools that are members of the AAA. The Arkansas Activities Association, which is sponsoring this regional baseball tournament, is a voluntary, nonprofit educational association of some 500 junior and senior public and private high schools of Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program they believe to be the most desirable for high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 state organizations that belong to the National Federation of State High School Associations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules on eligibility, which correspond to those recommended by the National Federation of State High School Associations. So with that being said, again, the 2A Central Regional Tournament that is going on here at the campus of Magnet Cove is sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association. And we'll take a look. Let's take a look today at our rosters. We'll first look at the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves, and they are coached. Their head coach is Kevin Arms, and he is assisted by Travis Farmer and Spencer Starkey. The Alex Zaire, Caden Stevens, Kyle Province, Aiden Jones, Bentley Bullington, Weston Cook, number 7, and number 5, Bentley Bullington, number 4, Aiden Jones, and then skipping down to number 8, Jordan Meadows, number 10 is Landon Fears, number 11 is Keithan Dunn, number 13 is Jace McNeil, number 14 is Abe Osborne, and number 15 is Joseph Grenier. Number 17 is Phoenix Ballard. Number 18 is Wesley Horton. Number 20 is Cade Barber. Number 21 is Lawson Bruce. Number 22 is Aiden Sober. Number 23 is Dylan Brochures. Number 27 is Dylan Richardson. And number 30 is Connor. Rounding it out is number 30, Connor Richardson. So we will take a quick break here on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. You're watching 2A Central Regional Baseball Tournament sponsored by the AAA. We'll be back after these messages.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
And we are back here at Panther Baseball Field for the championship game between the Episcopal Wildcats. And we will take a look at their lineup right here. We have the Episcopal Wildcats are coached by Eddie Stevenson and assisted by Adam Hardgrave. And their roster includes number 1, Ramsey Jennings, number 2, Jack Harbor, number 3, Jacob Tritt, number 4, Matthew Vano, and number 7, Jaron Tritt, and number 8, Jack Lubick, number 9, Charlie Moore, number 10, Drew Grumbles, number 11, Sam Spencer, number 14, Turner Harbor, number 21, John Jennings, number 22, Hunter Grumbles, and number 24, Cole Cypress, and number 32, Andrew Johnston, and number 34, Thomas Prebe. And that rounds out your Episcopal Wildcats. And we are waiting for the two teams, the umpires, and the two coaches to meet at home plate here. We're looking forward to a great championship game here. We have had a great 3 days here at Magnet Cove for their 2A Central Regional tournaments. Both baseball and softball have been hosted here on the campus of Magnet Cove, and we look forward to this championship series. Across the way, the Lady Panthers are facing off in the championship game as well, and I believe they are playing the is it? Oh, the Warhawks from Mount Vernon, Enola. So that is who the Lady Panthers will be facing across the way here. So we thank you for those from Episcopal who are tuning in, and those as well from Cedar Ridge who could not make the trip down to Magnet Cove. We appreciate you tuning in on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. With that, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back here to get this championship game started here. So thank you for tuning in. You're watching 2A Central Baseball, sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. back here at the 2A Central Regional Baseball Tournament for your championship game between the home team, the Episcopal Wildcats, whom you see out in the field, and the visiting Cedar Ridge Timberwolves. Let's take a look up at the starting lineups today, out the defensive positions for the Wildcats. On the bump today will be number 22, Hunter Grumbles. At third base will be number 10, Drew Grumbles. At shortstop will be number 1, Ramsey Jennings. And at, second base is number 3, Jacob Tritt. And at first base will be number 32, Andrew Johnston. And in left field will be number 7, Jaron Tritt. And manning center field will be the 24, Cole Safris. And rounding out in right field will be number 2, and that is Jack Harbor. So that is your defensive lineup and we are about ready to play ball here. Leading it off for the Timberwolves is Kyle Province. And the delivery is a ball high. So Hunter Grumbles delivers a ball high. 1-0 is your count to start this championship game off here in the top of the first. Second pitch just misses outside. So 2-0 is your count. 2 balls, no strikes. And the delivery, 3-0 is the count. So Kyle Province, the leadoff, is in a hitter leverage count here at 3-0. And the delivery by Grumbles, and that finds the strike zone. So 31 is your count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Grumbles delivers, and yes, he did go, and so that will make the count, run it to full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Kyle Province, the leadoff for the Timberwolves. And that is going to be a foul, and Province, the shortstop, will stay alive there. And the delivery. And that one just misses. So Province is aboard with a leadoff walk for the Timberwolves. And that will bring up number 4, Aiden Jones. Jones, who pitched the first game here on Wednesday, was lights out with 13 strikeouts. And the delivery, and that one is going to find its way in between first and second, and that's a leadoff single for Aiden Jones. And that, so with 2 aboard here in the top of the first, and that brings up number 10, the pitcher yesterday, Landon Fears. Fears squares the bunt, and it will be a called first strike. Hunter Grumbles checks his wristband, and with his coach, he sets and steps off the mound and looks back the leadoff, Kyle Province, who got aboard via a walk. And the delivery and a swing and a miss. So Landon Fierce quickly finds himself down 0-2. Hunter Grumble sets and fires, just misses the outside corner for a called ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is your count. No outs, runners on first and second. And the delivery. And what a play. That is going to be a double play. The third baseman will step on that, and that is number 10, Drew Grumbles, steps off for the force at third, and that's a 5 unassisted, and then goes to first for the second out. So that's 2 away. They convert the double play right off the bat, and that will and that one is fouled out of play. And 1-2 is your count, and that one is going to be grounded to the second baseman, who will turn. And they do turn the double play that time. So 4-6-3 double play. And I misspoke. They did not turn the double play on that first play. So 2 down, and that brings up number 20, Cade Barber. And he starts off with the ball. 1-0 is the count. And that one is going to be fouled off. So that evens up the count at 1-1. And the delivery, and that is going to be a chopper up the middle there. The shortstop will come over, and the first baseman does apply the tag, even though he was pulled off the bag, and gets the runner there. So that is a 6-3 out, and that will be the third out. So when we come back here in just a moment, we will have the start of the bottom of the first with the Episcopal Wildcats leading off. And so we will take a quick break. You're watching 2A Central Regional Baseball, sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. And we're back here at the 2A Central Regional Baseball Tournament on the campus of Magnet Cove. And on the bump today for the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves is number 21 for the Timberwolves, Lawson Bruce. And behind the plate today is number 4, Aiden Jones. And at third base is number 18, Wesley Horton. And we will get the rest of the defensive linemen. But leading off for the Wildcats, number 24, Cole Safries, the center fielder. And he starts off with strike one. 0-1 is your count. And the delivery. And that one misses outside. So 1-1 is the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the delivery. And that is a swing and a miss. So Safries is down 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. The delivery. And that one misses. Runs just outside. So that evens up the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On Safries, the center fielder for the Wildcats. And the curveball misses, and that will run the count to full. And the delivery, and that one is just fouled out off the first baseline there by Safries. So we'll do it again. And so the leadoff is aboard via a walk. And Bruce walks the first batter, number 21, the pitcher for the Timberwolves. And that will bring up to the plate number 10, the third baseman, Drew Grumbles. And starts him off with a ball 1. And that evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Drew Grumbles, the third baseman. Grumbles checks with his third base coach. And Safries gets a good lead. And he is going. And the catcher will be up throwing. And Safries is going to be in there and have a stolen base. So 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. And Safry takes second. Bruce from the stretch delivers. And that one is going to be hit sky high and not playable by the left fielder. So that evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Cypress goes for third, and that is going to be overthrown by the catcher into left field. And Cypress will come home and score on the error. So Cypress scores, and that will put the Wildcats on the board. They draw first blood here with a score of 1-0. And that runs the count to full on Grumbles. And that one just misses, and Drew Grumbles will make his way down to first base on a base on balls with no outs and one that just scored. Cyphers scored, the center fielder, the leadoff. And that will bring up number 32, Andrew Johnston, the first baseman for the Wildcats. Bruce delivers and swing and a miss. So 0-1 is the count. Oh-1 is your count. Runner on first. And a swing and a miss, and Johnson quickly finds himself down 0-2. And the runner is going, and that is going to be a balk on Bruce. And they get him in the rundown, but not before Grumbles swipes third base. So the catcher, Jones, and the pitcher, Bruce, want to talk things over, and they bring the infield in to have a conversation, to regroup here. So your count is on Johnston is still the first baseman. 2 strikes, 0-2 is the count with no outs, and a runner on third. Grumbles is on third. Bruce delivers, and that one misses just outside. And the delivery. And that one catches the outside corner, and down will go the first baseman, Johnston, on strikes for the first out. And that will bring up the shortstop, number 1, Ramsey Jennings. And Bruce starts him off with a ball. 1-0 is the count. And the delivery. And that one is going to be hit line drive right to the third baseman. And he is going to double it up. Heads up play by Wesley Horton, the third baseman, to catch the line drive and complete, and then step on the bag and complete the double play. So a double unassisted double play there. And with that, the Wildcats do manage to score 1 run in the bottom of the first. We will take a quick break here. You're watching 2A Central Regional Baseball, sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
And we're back here at the 2A Central Regional Baseball Tournament, sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association. leading it off for the Timberwolves is number 18, Wesley Horton, who made the unassisted double play to end the inning. And he fouls the first one off into the Wildcat dugout. And the delivery. And that one is going to be out of play over the home dugout. So 0-2 is your count on Wesley Horton. And Horton switches bats there. And that one is going to be hit up the middle, but the shortstop, Ramsey Jennings, makes a great play on it, but spins and makes the throw. It is a little high, so aboard will be Wesley Horton. And that will bring up Abe Osborne, the first baseman. And he starts off with a strike. So 0-1 is the count. Runner on first. And Osborne, the home plate umpire says he did break the plane, and so called strike. 0-2 is the count with a runner on first. And the delivery, and that one just misses. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on the first baseman Osborne for the Timberwolves. And Hunter Grumbles looks at his wrist and gets the call. And they get him swinging. And that is a call. That is a third strike for the first out. So that will bring up the right fielder, Jace McNeil, the lefty for the Timberwolves. And the delivery. And that one does catch the outside corner for a called strike. And the delivery. And that one's going to sail high. But Horton is going to stay put there on first base. So that evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, your count. Hunter Grumbles delivers, and a swing and a miss by McNeil. And McNeil quickly finds himself down, 2 strikes. Hunter Grumbles delivers, and swing and a miss. And that is the second consecutive strikeout for Hunter Grumbles on McNeil, the right fielder. And so with 2 down, 1 on, up to bat is number 8 for the Timberwolves. And that is going to be a called strike. And another called strike. So, and they get him swinging, or looking, excuse me, rather. And so down go 6, 7, and 8 for the Timberwolves. And that will be 3 outs. And with that, we will take a quick break. You're watching 2A Central Regional Baseball, sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. And we're back here at the 2A Central Regional Baseball Championship game, and leading it off for the Episcopal Wildcats will be the pitcher, number 22, Hunter Grumbles. And the first pitch will be taken for a ball, a little high. Second pitch finds the strike zone. So 1-1 is the count on Hunter Grumbles, the pitcher. And that one will be fouled off. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. And Hunter Grumbles will stay alive and fouls that one off out of play. The delivery and the curveball, and he waits back on that one. And making the play is the center fielder for the Timberwolves. That is number 20, Cade Barber, with the out. So that will bring up the second baseman, number 3, Jacob Tritt. With 1 down, time is called. All right, Blue says, let's play. And that is a called strike. 0-1 is your count. And that one misses outside, so that will even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one misses, so 2 balls, 1 strike is the count on Jacob Tritt, the second baseman for the Wildcats. And swing. So the count is full. Or excuse me, 2-2 is the count. Evens up the count. And the delivery. And that one just misses. Now the count is full on Jacob Tritt, the second baseman. with one away. Bruce delivers. And that Tritt will make his way down to first with a base on balls and is aboard with one out. And that will bring up the designated hitter, Sam Spencer. Bruce looks the runner back, but Tritt gets back. And the home plate umpire calls balk, so that will send Tritt down to second base. Bruce looks the runner and delivers for a called strike. So 0-1 is your count on Sam Spencer, the designated hitter for the Wildcats. The delivery by Bruce, and the runner is going, and Jacob Tritt will be up at third base with a stolen base. But it is a strike. So 0-2 is the count on Sam Spencer. And the third base umpire is having a chat with Jacob Tritt. And Bruce delivers. And that one is just low and away. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is your count. And that one is going to be popped up. The shortstop, number 3, is going to call it. That is Kyle Province. And with that pop out, that will be 2 outs. So Spencer flies out to the shortstop for out number 2. And that will bring up Jack Harbor, the right fielder for the Wildcats. And that pitch just misses outside. 1-0 is your count. And the pitch, and that one is going to be fouled behind us, out of play. So that will even up the count at 1-1 on Harbor, the right fielder. Bruce delivers, and a swing and a miss by Jack Harbor. So 1-2 is the count on the right fielder for the Wildcats. With 2 away, a runner at third. And the delivery. And that one misses. So 2-2 is the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. And a swing and a miss, and down goes Jack Harbor, the right fielder, on strikes, and that will be the 3rd out. So the Episcopal Wildcats leave 1 stranded and in scoring position on third base. And with that, we will take a quick break and we will be back for the top of the 3rd here with the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves coming up to bat. You're watching 2A Central Regional Baseball, sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. And we're back here at the 2A Central Regional Baseball Tournament. We had a quick delay there. We had a dog on the field out here. So we've had a little bit of everything here at the regional tournament. Up to bat is Lawson Bruce, the pitcher for the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves. And he starts off with a called ball. So 1-0 is your count on Bruce, the pitcher for the Timberwolves. And the delivery. And that one just hits the corner there. So that evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the delivery. And that one sails just high. So 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. And that one is going to be fouled back to the backstop, so that will even up the count. 2-2 is the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the delivery by Grumbles. And that one just misses to run the count full on Lawson Bruce, the pitcher for the Timberwolves. And the delivery. And he catches the outside corner and strikes him out looking for the first out. And that will bring the leadoff hitter, the shortstop, Kyle Province. And that one is going to sail high. So the count is 1-0 on Province, the shortstop, number 3 for the Timberwolves. And Grumbles delivers, and that one is going to be fouled out of play behind us. So 1-1 is the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the delivery. And that one's going to be hit to the shortstop, who is just going to make the stop and not have a play there. So that will be a base hit for Province, the shortstop. And that will bring up the catcher, number 4, Aiden Jones, to the plate. And Hunter Grumbles checking the dugout and gets this signal, looks at his band. And that is going to be a strike on the catcher, Aiden Jones. And the delivery. And that one's going to miss just outside. So ball, 1 strike. On Jones, the catcher for the Timberwolves, with a runner on first. Grumbles delivers, and that one's going to sail high. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And Grumbles delivers, and that one is going to be fouled off the right side, out of play, and that will even up the count at 2-2. So 2-2 the count, one away. Runner on first. Hunter grumbles, deals, and that one's going to be hit right back to him. He will turn, pivot, and get the force at second, and makes the play at first. So that will be a 1-6-3 double play for the Episcopal Wildcats, and that will retire the side there for the Timberwolves. So, so the 1-6-3 double play, and we will go to the bottom of the third inning here after a quick break. You're watching 2A Central Regional Baseball, sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
And we're back here at the Panther baseball field, and we're in the bottom of the third, and leading it off for the Episcopal Wildcats will be the catcher, Thomas Prebe. And Bruce starts him off with this called strike. Bruce delivers. And that one just misses. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count on the catcher, Prebe. 34 for the Wildcats. And that one misses. So 2 balls, 1 strike is your count on Thomas Prebe for the Wildcats. And a swing and a miss. That evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one sails just outside, so the count is full. And the delivery. And third strike, but the catcher is able to recover and tag him out for the first out. And that will bring up Cypress, the center fielder, the leadoff, with 1 away. And that is a called strike, so 0-1 is the count on the center fielder, Cole Cypress. The delivery by Bruce. And he does get that curveball to fall, 0-2. So Cyphers has 2 strikes. Let's see what Bruce does here. and gets him to chase that outside corner. And down goes Cyphers on strikes, swinging. And that will be 2 away quickly for the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves. And that will bring up Drew Grumbles, who in his first at-bat reached via a base on balls. So Drew Grumbles, the third baseman, number 10. Bruce delivers, and that one is going to be popped up, but is going to be out of play over the first base dugout. Bruce delivers, and that one falls in for strike. So 0-2. Bruce doing quick work here of the Wildcats. And just misses outside. Grumbles doesn't chase there. And he delivers and just misses, so that evens up the count at 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that runs the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes is the count on the third baseman, Drew Grumbles, number 10 for the Wildcats. And that one is going to be turned on, and it's going to be down and fair all the way to the wall, and Grumbles is going to be in with a stand-up double for the Wildcats. So with 2 away, the Wildcats have something going here in the bottom of the third. And that will bring up the first baseman, Andrew Johnston, who struck out looking in his first at-bat. So 2 away. Drew Grumbles on third is known to run. And that one is going to be fouled out of play. And 0-1 is your count. The delivery, and that one's going to get away, and Bruce will take third, or excuse me, Drew Grumbles will take third, so runner in scoring position, Johnson up to bat. He will hit that one too. And they did get him there for the third out. So Johnston, the lefty, hit it right to the first baseman. He bobbled it for a moment, but did make the play, did manage to make the play. So with that, we have the third out, and we will go to the top of the fourth. We're going to take a quick break from the 2A Central Regional Baseball Tournament from Magnet Cove, sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association. You're watching the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. And we're back here at the top of the fourth. Leading it off for the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves will be number 10, Landon Fears. And a swing and a miss. And that is going to be 0-2. So no ball. 0-2 is the count. On Fears, the second baseman for the Timberwolves. And swings and misses for strike 3. And that will be the first out in the top of the fourth. And that will bring up the center fielder, Cade Barber, to the plate, who hit a chopper up the middle and reached, and that one is going to be fouled back to the backstop for strike 1. The shortstop, Ramsey Jennings, made a great play on it. It was hitting the hole very far. Didn't have a throw with it. And the pitch by Grumbles is called strike 2. So quickly down is Cade Barber, the center fielder, 0-2. And the delivery. And that one just misses high. One, 2 is the count. And that evens up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes on the center fielder, Cade Barber, number 20 for the Timberwolves. The delivery, and that one's going to be fouled down the right side, out of play. So 2-2 is still your count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A great matchup going here between pitcher and hitter. Grumbles delivers. And he just fouls that one off, does Cade Barber, to stay alive. Hunter Grumbles delivers, and that one runs high, so the count runs full on the center fielder, Barber. And Hunter Grumbles delivers, and that one is going to be fouled down the right side, out of play. So we'll do it again. And the delivery. And he gets him on the corner there, strikes him out looking. And that is 2 down on the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves. And up will be the third baseman, Wesley Horton, who singled in his first at-bat. And Hunter Grumbles fires a strike down the heart of the plate. And the delivery. And breaks that curveball off for a called strike. So 0-2. Horton down quickly, 0-2. The delivery. And home plate umpire says he did go. And so that will be the third out. So Hunter Grumbles retires the side of the order there for the Episcopal Wildcats. And with that, we will be going to the bottom of the fourth with your score still Episcopal Wildcats 1, the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves 0. You're watching 2A Central Regional Baseball Championship game here, sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association. And we will take a quick break here on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
And we're back here at the Panther baseball field for the 2A Central Regional Championship game between the Episcopal Wildcats and the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves. Leading it off in the bottom of the fourth will be number 1, Ramsey Jennings, the shortstop for the Wildcats. Bruce delivers, and that one just misses inside. So 1-0 is the count. Bruce delivers, and that one catches the outside corner to even up the count at 1-1 on Jennings, the shortstop. And that one gets away from Bruce, and it will be a ball. And that curveball falls in for a called strike. So 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count. Bruce delivers, and that one is fouled. Jennings was getting quick out of the box there quickly. So 2-2 is still the count on Ramsey Jennings, the shortstop for the Wildcats. Bruce delivers, hits that curveball, but playing deep in the hole there was the other shortstop for the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves, Kyle Province, and he makes the put out for the first out in the bottom of the fourth. And that will bring the pitcher, Hunter Grumbles, to the plate for the Episcopal Wildcats. Bruce delivers, and a called strike. So 0-1 is your count. The delivery, and that one misses just high. So that evens up the count at 1-1. And that one misses just high. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Bruce wanted that one. And the delivery, it sails high. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And Hunter Grumbles, the pitcher, has count leverage in his favor. And that one sails just high. So down will go the pitcher, Hunter Grumbles, on base on balls. And they have one aboard with one out, the Wildcats do, and that will bring up the second baseman, number 3, Jacob Tritt, who reached via base on balls in his first at-bat. And the delivery, and the runner goes. And he is going to be there safe. So Hunter Grumbles takes second base. And that puts him in scoring position with one out. And the pickoff play by Bruce, and Grumbles gets back. So 1 ball, no strikes is the count, 1-0. And that one is going to be popped up sky high. The Province, the shortstop, is going to call everyone off, and he makes the play for out number 2. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Bruce delivers. And that one misses just low on the designated hitter, Sam Spencer. And the delivery just misses low. So 2 balls, no strikes, 2-0 is your count. Bruce looks the runner, delivers, and that one is going to be hit in the gap in the power alley in left center, and that is going to bring in Hunter Grumbles from second base. He will score, and Sam Spencer, the designated hitter, will be aboard with a stand-up double, and the Wildcats scored their second run of the ball game, and credit Sam Spencer with an RBI. And that will bring up Jack Harbor, the right fielder. And that is going to be a called strike, first strike. So 0-1 is the count on Jack Harbor. And home plate umpire has time. Bruce sets the delivery, and Harbor squares to bunt, and he is going to be safe. So he will be safe on the bunt, and that will advance Spencer to third base. So the bunt proves to be successful. Got a first and third. The catcher is giving his signal to the pitcher in the infield. And coach is going to come in, and looks like we will have a pinch hitter, and that will be number 9. Nine for 34 for the pinch hitter for the Wildcats. And that will be Charlie Moore that will pinch hit for Andrew Johnston. So first and third, runners at first and third. And he delivers. And did just let the runner go to second. And so two runners in scoring position. And that one runs high there. So 3-0 is the count on Charlie. The pinch hitter here, number 9 for the Wildcats. And that one just catches the outside corner, so 31 is your count. 3 balls, 1 strike, and Bruce delivers. And that is going to be hit to the third baseman, and he will step and throw and for the third out. So that will be a 5-3 by the pinch hitter, Charlie, there for the third out. And with that, we go into the top of the 5th with the score, and the Episcopal Wildcats do manage to score 1, so your score is Episcopal Wildcats 2, the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves 0. We'll take a quick break. You're watching 2A Central Regional Baseball from Magnet Cove, sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association. We'll be back after these short messages.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
And we're back here in the top of the 5th, and leading it off for the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves will be number 14, Abe Osborne, the first baseman. Hunter Grumbles still on the hill, and first pitch is a swing and a miss by Osborne. So 0-1 is the count. And Hunter Grumbles delivers and just misses. So that will even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 is your count on Osborne, the first baseman for the Timberwolves. And just misses. And Osborne holds back. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And swing and a miss, so that evens up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the delivery, and swing and a miss there. And down goes Osborne on strikes. He strikes out swinging. And that will bring up the right fielder, Jace McNeil, who struck out swinging in his first at-bat, who is 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch is going to run high and away outside. So 1 ball, no strikes is the count. And Hunter Grumbles delivers. And that one runs just high and outside. So 2 balls, no strikes is the count. And Hunter Grumbles delivers. And that one runs high. So 30 is the count on McNeil, the right fielder, with 1 away. He has hitter's leverage in the count here with 3-0. Hunter Grumbles delivers, and that is going to find the middle of the plate, the heart of the plate, with a strike. So 3 balls, 1 strike is your count on McNeil. The delivery, and swing and a miss, and that will run the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if what Hunter Grumbles does here. He delivers, and a swing and a miss. And that will be the second out. And that will bring up the designated hitter, number 8, Jordan Meadows, who struck out looking in his first at-bat. And that one catches the outside corner for a called strike. And that one just misses, so that will even up the count at 1-1 on Jordan Meadows. And the delivery is low and away, so 2 balls, 1 strike is your count with 2 away. And the delivery, and that one is going to be foul to the backstop here, and so that will even up the count at 2-2. And swing and a miss by Jordan Meadows, goes down on strikes for the third out. So down goes 6, 7, and 8 hitters, and that closes the book in the top of the 5th on the Timberwolves. And we will take a quick break here. You're watching 2A Central Regional Baseball Championship Tournament play from Magnet Cove, sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association. We'll be back here in just a moment. And we're back here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Leading it off for the Wildcats will be the leadoff hitter and center fielder, Cole Cyphers. Bruce delivers. And that is going to be high for a called ball. And that one misses outside. 2-0 is your count. And that one's going to find the middle of the plate there for a called strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike on Cyphers. And that one is going to be chopped. And the shortstop is going to make an amazing play, but he's going to pull his first baseman off the bag. So great play there by the shortstop for Province. But he really does not have a play there. And so Cyphers will be aboard here. And that brings up Drew Grumbles. And Bruce checks the runner. Cyphers over at first. And Drew Grumbles, the third baseman. And a runner goes. And Cyphers will be up with a stolen base. And the pickoff play. And Cyphers gets back. Bruce delivers. And that one is going to be popped up. And the first baseman, but that it is going to carry to out of play there. So the third baseman, number 10, Drew Grumbles, quickly down 0-2 in the count, the third baseman for the Wildcats, with a runner on second. Bruce sets and goes back. Looks the runner back. Cyphers getting a pretty big lead out there at second base. And that is going to be low and inside on Grumbles. So 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. And that one misses. And 2 ball evens up the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count on the third baseman, Drew Grumbles. And the pitch, and that one is going to be hit to right field. And the right fielder is going to drop it. So that is McNeil. And Drew Grumbles will be aboard via the error, the drop fly ball. And Cyphers will be at third, so runners at the corners with no outs in the bottom of the 5th. And that brings up Andrew Johnston, the third baseman, and down goes the runner, but Johnston will be hit there. And so hit by pitch. And the catcher goes to talk to his pitcher. And the delivery. And the home plate umpire says Ramsey Jennings did go. So 0-1 is the count. Bases loaded with no outs and no place to put him. So that evens up the count. A ball outside, 1-1. The catcher Jones does a great job of blocking it, keep it in front. And he comes back with that curve and finds the strike zone. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. And that one is going to be popped up. The catcher. And that one's going to go out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, still your count. And we're back here. And swing and a miss by Ramsey Jennings. And so he strikes out swinging. And just got a report from the softball field. The Magnet Cove Lady Panthers are up by 1 with a score of 4-3 over Mount Vernon Enola. And that one's going to be hit to right field. And that will be squeezed, and they will tag up. Cyphers tags up, and that will score a run. So the sac fly. And that will bring up number 3, Jacob Tritt, the second baseman. And that pitch will be called ball. And that is a called strike. And that is 2 curve balls. So 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 away, bases loaded. Bruce looking to get out of a jam here. And the catcher calls time. He wants to discuss with his pitcher. And so quick discussion. And Bruce sets and delivers. And he is safe. Johnston does get back. And the count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one's going to be popped up, and the shortstop is going to call everyone off, and he will make the play. That is Kyle Province to retire the, and that will retire Episcopal Wildcats. And with that, we will take a quick break here on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. You're watching 2A Central Regional Baseball here at Magnet Cove, sponsored by the AAA. We'll be back here in just a moment. And we're back here at the 2A Central Regional Championship game. The Episcopal Wildcats are up with a score of 3-0 going into the top of the 6th. Up to bat is the number 9 hitter, the pitcher, Lawson Bruce. And he starts him off inside with a ball. So 1-0 is the count on Bruce. Hunter Grumbles still on the bump today. And that is going to be a called strike. And you could label this game a quality start for Hunter Grumbles. And a swing and a miss. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count on the pitcher Grumbles for the Timberwolves. And that he goes down swinging, and that will be the first out in the top of the 6th. And that will bring the leadoff, the shortstop, Kyle Province, up to the plate. And that one misses just high. And that one is going to be fouled out of play. So 1-1 is the count. The pitch. And that one just misses outside. So 2 balls, 1 strike on the shortstop Province for the Timberwolves. The delivery and swing and a miss, and that will even up the count at 2-2 on Province, the shortstop. 1 away. And that one is going to be fouled out of play. So we will do it again. And grumbles and swing and miss, and down goes Province for the second out. And that will bring up the catcher, Aiden Jones. And that one misses. So the count is 1-0 on Jones, the catcher. The delivery, and that one is going to be fouled out of play. And that will even up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. And that one runs inside. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitcher, Hunter Grumbles. I apologize. And that one's hit right back up the middle by the catcher. And he will be aboard with a 2-out single in the top of the 6th inning. And that will bring up number 10, Landon Fears. And the first pitch will be fouled out of play. And that one is just low. So that will bring the count to 1-1, even it up. 1 ball, 1 strike with a runner on first, 2 away in the top of the 6th. And Hunter Grumbles looks the runner back. Looks Aiden Jones back to first base. And that one catches the corner there for a called strike. So 1-2 is the count. One ball, 2 strikes. Hunter Grumbles delivers, and that one's going to be fisted, and the right fielder is going to be there for the catch, and that will be the 3rd out. That was number 2 for the Wildcats, and that was Jack Harbor, who catches the ball in shallow right field to make the 3rd out. And with that, we go to the bottom of the 6th with the score. The Episcopal Wildcats still leading 3-0 over the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves. We'll take a quick break. You're watching 2A Central Regional Baseball, sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious, mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
And we're back here. We are going to the bottom of the 6th inning here at the Magnet Cove baseball field in your 2A Central Regional Championship game between the Episcopal Wildcats and the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves. Leading it off for the Wildcats will be the designated hitter, Sam Spencer, who had a stand-up double and drove in a run in his last at-bat. So Bruce is still on the bump, trying to go the distance for the Timberwolves. And that curveball will be a called strike. And that one misses just outside. So that evens up the count at 1-1. And that one misses high and away. And the delivery. And that is going to be hit, and that is going to be in the gap between the third baseman and shortstop into left field. And so Sam Spencer, the designated hitter, has another hit to his credit. And he is 2 for 3 on the day. And so 2 for 3 on the day. And there will be a courtesy runner aboard there, number 7, which is Jaron Tritt. And Bruce looks him back. And number 2, Jack Harbor, the right fielder, is up at the plate in the bottom of the 6th. And they lay the bunt down. But an overthrow by the third baseman. And Tritt is going to score. And we have a couple throwing errors here. And with that bunt, we had an error on the third baseman and an error on the right fielder. And that will score 1 run. And Thomas Prebe looks to bunt but gets a called strike. And he lays down the bunt, but it is going to be ruled foul by the home plate umpire. 0-2 is the count on the catcher, Thomas Prebe. And that one is going to be popped up and out of play. So Thomas Prebe stays alive. And the pitch. And that one just misses. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. The pitch. And that one is just fouled off. And just got a update on the softball. The championship softball game is over. And the Lady Panthers do come out as 2A Central Regional champions. They win it over the Mount Vernon Enola, the Warhawks. And so congratulations to them. And we are trying to finish this game up here. And the count is going to be 2-2 on the catcher, Thomas Prebe. And the delivery by Bruce, and he just fouls it off. And Bruce delivers, and that will be hit up the middle, and in will come Harbor. And that will be an RBI single for the catcher, Thomas Prebe. And that is going to close the books on Bruce here. He has pitched a great game with a valiant effort here. And it looks like Coach is going to bring in his third baseman, number 18, Wesley Horton, to pitch. And with that, your score here in the bottom of the 6th is the Episcopal Wildcats 5, the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves nothing. And we'll take a quick break here. You're watching 2A Central Regional Championship Baseball sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. And we're back here with a pitch and change for the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves. In comes Wesley Horton, who was playing third base, and up to lead it off for the Episcopal Wildcats will be the leadoff hitter, number 24, Cole Cyphers. So with no outs, runner on first. The pitch and is a called strike. 0-1 is the count. And he goes to square to bunt, does Cyphers, the center fielder, but pulls it back, and that will be a called ball. And squares, and it's going to be foul. So 1 ball, 2 strike is your count on Cyphers, the center fielder for the Wildcats, with no outs and a runner on first. And that one misses just high. And I believe we have a courtesy runner, Matt Vano, out on first base. And Scrife goes down swinging on strikes for the first out, or Cyphus. So Cyphus goes down on strikes for out number 1, and that will bring up Drew Grumbles, the third baseman, number 10. The pinch runner, Matt Vano, still on first base. And first pitch is a called strike. So 0-1 is your count. The delivery, and that one is going to be fouled off to the right side, just off the end of the bat. So that's 0-2 is the count with 1 out and a runner on first. And he steps off, and Vano gets back on the base. And the catcher and Jones and wants to talk with Horton. With 2 strikes, 0-2 is the count on Drew Grumbles, the third baseman for the Wildcats. With 1 out, Matt Vano, the courtesy runner or the pinch runner on first base, and he is gone. And we are going to do that one again. That one will be fouled out of play. And that one is going to sail high, and Vano, the runner, is going to be up on the wild pitch. And down goes Drew Grumbles on strikes for the second out, and that will bring up the first baseman, number 32, Andrew Johnston. And that one is going to be hit, but right to the second baseman, who makes a leaping catch there, and that retires the Wildcats here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So The Cedar Ridge Timberwolves are down to their final 3 outs, must find a way to get something going here in the top of the 7th, must score at least 5 to take this one into the bottom of the 7th. So with that, we will take a quick break here on the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. You are watching 2A Central Regional Championship Baseball, sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association. We'll be back here in just a moment. And we're back here. Leading it off for the Timberwolves is number 20. The shortstop makes a incredible play there, and that is Ramsey Jennings, who retires the leadoff hitter. That was number 20, Cade Barber, with the 6-3 put out for the first out. And that will bring up the now pitcher, Wesley Horton. So the Timberwolves down to 2 outs, must have base runners, must score 5 to keep this game going. And that one is going to be grounded to the second baseman, and he will step and throw, will Jacob Tritt. So the 4-3 play there. So the 4-3 play, and that will be the second out. So that brings up Abe Osborne, the first baseman, with 2 away. Hunter Grumbles going the distance in this one. And that one misses just low and away. So 1-0 is the count. And that one is going to be fouled out of play. So 1-1 is your count with 2 outs. And that one is going to be hit to center field, and that one's not going to hit the fence. And so with a 2-out single, Abe Osborne keeps the Timberwolves alive there with the single into the power alley. And that will bring up the right fielder, Jace McNeil, for the Timberwolves, who is 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. And that one catches the outside corner. 0-1 is your count with 2 away. A runner on first. And a swing and a miss. And so 0-2 is your count with 2 away. And the Wildcat faithful here is up on their feet cheering for Hunter Grumbles. And he gets him swinging there. And down go the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves. And that will do it here for the championship game. So The 2A Central Regional Champions are going to be the Episcopal Wildcats. They win it by a score of 5-0 over the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves. And we thank you for all the viewers who have been viewing the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel during this 2A Central Regional Tournament sponsored by the Arkansas Activities Association. We wish both teams good luck in their trip to the state tournament in Greenland. Good, safe travels back home this afternoon, and then for the state tournament. We thank you for tuning in to the Magnet Cove High School East YouTube channel. I'm your commentator, Coach Shane Hartzell. Joined with me on graphics by Gavin Marsh, and also on the switcher is Dakota Reed. We bid you a good Saturday afternoon here from the Panther baseball field. Thank you for tuning in, and have safe travels home, and we will see you again. This is Coach Shane Hartzell signing off.